With the one leg drop down and twist, trying to make sure our lower back is into the floor. That is your anchor. Hands behind the head. As one leg drops down, the alternate shoulder comes up and touches the alternate knee. What a control here, using your core, using your lower abdominal, and not using your hip flexors, keeping that lower back into the ground. 20 to 30 reps. For the one leg bum lifts, you'll need a step, any type of step. You get nice and close to the step, put one leg on the bench, keep your knees together and hands behind the head, and you drive up through the glutes, trying to get as much glutes activity as possible and not using your hamstrings. Doing 6 to 12 each leg, making sure when you come back down, you don't quite touch the ground. Drive up with your glutes. Keep your pelvis nice and stable so you don't sag side to side, and really concentrate on getting that drive out of your butt and not your hamstrings. The closer you get it, the easier you will find that. The high plank alternate arm and leg raise is going to test your balance. You'll need to make sure that your arms are directly underneath your shoulders, you have good stability, and you're going to try and raise one arm and the alternate leg up whilst maintaining your back in a nice plank position and your pelvis nice and stable. It is a high-end one, and you will have to focus to really try and lift up without tilting from side to side. From about 5 to 8 reps each side will test you. With the one leg deadlift with row, you're really going to have to make sure you have your glutes turned on and good focus. Raise up the knee, push it back behind you as you come down into a T position. Hold that position, do a nice dumbbell row. Come back up, drive your knee forward without touching the ground. Try to do about 5 to 10 each side, keeping your balance and not touching the ground, making sure you get into that nice T position, really feeling like you're reaching away with your leg and keeping that back in a nice neutral position. With the Fitball jackknife, get into a nice plank position on the Fitball, and you're just simply drawing your knees into your chest, trying to keep your pelvis and back in a nice flat position, 10 to 20 reps. Standing on one leg and keeping a very firm balance, one knee comes up in the air, holding the ball out wide. You're going to try and hold that balance very stable and pass the ball overhead from side to side, keeping your balance. The heavier the ball or the heavier the object, it can be any object, the harder this is. Really try and maintain a nice solid balance and do 10 reps each side if you possibly can without bringing that foot to the ground. When it comes to your glute medius, nothing works quite like the banded side crab walk. Simply put a band around your ankles, keep your feet facing forward, keep your legs as wide as you possibly can. Make sure that you never step inside your shoulder width. 10 to 20 each side. For the Fitball knee to elbow touches, have a plank so that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, balancing on the ball. Knees are slightly soft, keeping your pelvis neutral, touching one knee on the same elbow. Try to do 5 to 10 each side, keeping that balance. Getting into a nice side plank position with your elbow directly underneath your shoulder on the side of your foot. Legs and body are nice and straight and aligned. Simply reach to the sky and reach underneath you as far as you can, keeping that alignment and keeping your pelvis where you are, and 5 to 10 each side. The idea here is to maintain a tippy toe stance so your heel is not on the ground on that one leg, and simply try and stay up on your tippy toes and pass any object from side to side, 5 to 10 each way, maintaining as much stability as you possibly can. Good luck.